when you look at Patrick Mahomes last night, like I said, he didn't make no excuses. It's like the dude went out there and played like, and then you see how Andy Reid. I like their relationship. Like it seemed like it's legit. Like it seemed like all the players love Andy Reid. Like especially Chris Jones. Like and Chris Jones, yo, I was shocked last night. Chris Jones' voice doesn't match how he plays. My man was up there talking mad, just intellectual. He was like, the defense. He was like, why did you think I was able to stop them? He said, think about it. We had a defensive infraction that led to a touchdown. We had the offsides at the goal line. He said that led to a touchdown. He said we went in there and changed some things. Yo, they dominated the Eagles' offensive line as far as Jalen Hurts got a lot of passing yards. Yeah, he had the 70 yards in total, but when you look at the game, they kind of really
Control the
Philly
run.
to Philly to me is a 40% pass, 60% run. It was reversed last night. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 38 times. He doesn't really do that. Like he had one game this season, like when he really had a great game. That's against that comeback against the Colts. He was throwing the ball well. But if he has a hurt shoulder, whatever, he did look good. He played his. If you would have came out there and say, okay, Jalen Hurts, would you rather play like this and lose or play like you play? You understand what I'm saying? He played his best game last night, but
Hold
it
on,
was
hold
a
on.
fumble.
Well, before we get into that, let's intro this what the dopest way possible because this is, I'm hyped. I'm here with my man Joe Rozay. I'm Fabian Perspective. You already know this is the I'm Bro Baby podcast, the official first episode. Joe Rozay, you gotta tell them how you feel, man.
Wow, it's the first episode, like you said, it is what it is, man. So let's just get right to it.
That's him, live and direct. So we were just talking about the Super Bowl, though. So to me, it goes back to what you said. It was exciting because it came down to like we were talking about the beforehand that one play where Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball. The Chiefs they didn't call. What was it before you said? The Chiefs they didn't talk about the play in the first half when they fumbled or the goal
No,
line.
no, you mean when they missed the field goal?
Right. I'm sorry. The Chiefs missed the field goal.
Yeah,
So, but in a game like this, it's high stakes because me personally, I didn't think the Chiefs were rolling well in the first half, though. Like for
they
me,
didn't play good. They didn't play good. That's what everyone's saying. Travis Kelce said we was not playing. Juju Smith said he said we were not playing like ourselves. He said we were not being us. And when you look at that first half, they were forcing it to Kelce. They stopped running. Kelce got off. Remember, Kelce got off in that first half. He did. He only. I think he caught 2 or 3 passes in the second half. They focus on other people. Pacheco's a beast. That dude, he took a hit, yeah, whatever. He came back, but Pacheco was running hard. He was running hard. He had 70 yards, but those were 70 tough yards. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes is out there like he didn't have the big passing 300-yard game like Hurts. No turnovers, efficient, over 70% of his passing. The biggest plays he was making them on his running. He didn't put his team in jeopardy, and that's the thing. Jalen Hurts, that one fumble, that's 7 points. If you think about it, Kansas City missed a field goal. That's 3 points. They scored 31 points on offense. If you add that field goal, that's 34 points. You add that turnover, that's really 41 points. That's a 41-35 ending. But no one's going to talk about the missed field goal. Yes, we all
right?
going to feel how we feel. If you look at the play, the guy even said it. I grabbed him. I thought they wasn't going to call it. Now, he was good with the first grab. But then the second one, remember, he grabbed him twice.
Yeah, yeah. So we talking about the end of the game, the last
Yeah.
play, the Eagles cornerback. He did hold them. Now, for me personally, when I saw it, because I felt like everybody else did, though. Damn, you can't blow the whistle at the end of a game. Like, don't put it in the ref's hands. But like you said, let's play ball, man. Like, what are we talking about at the end of the day? They marched to that side of the field. Patrick Mahomes did everything he could. He did everything he could for that moment. So he played well. They had the opportunity. But like you said, they didn't score on every possession like the Chiefs did in the second half. And it boiled down to that play.
Nah, I'll put it to you like this. I'm a 49ers fan. My 49ers had the best defense in the NFL. Philly had the second best defense, right? So
Oh,
I
that's
wasn't
crazy.
expecting Patrick Mahomes to have a 300. If the Eagles defense is that good with all them sacks, think about it. And that's how you have to look at it. Nobody was respecting Kansas City defense. So Jalen Hurts did technically what he was supposed to do against Kansas City suspect passing defense with the rookie cornerbacks. Everybody was talking about that. But Patrick Mahomes didn't have the big game. He made the big plays with no turnovers. He was efficient. Over 70% of his passes he completed. I think he was like 21 to 27. In the second half, he was 14 to 13 with 2 touchdowns in the second half. So his game numbers wise doesn't look as big as Jalen Hurts because he's going against a better defense.
Right.
They had no sacks. Another thing no one's mentioning. The Eagles did not sack Patrick Mahomes last night.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy because the biggest defense against Patrick Mahomes so far is an injury. It,
Exactly.
it demobilizes a quarterback like that. And listen, I ain't been watching football like that, so we get into even the Tom Brady and whoever comparisons that we want to. But this is why someone like Patrick Mahomes, for me, there's no comparison between this a guy Aaron Rodgers when you're this mobile and you can throw outside the pocket. That's one thing. He throws from the pocket, crazy. So when you
Listen,
eliminate the mobility from him, what you're supposed to put more pressure on a guy like that.
bro, he played and he kept saying it. I got blown out in the Super Bowl by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yo, that what he said. He said he remembered playing against Tampa defense and how he looked. He didn't that defense. He was out there looking crazy. That's how good Tampa's defense was that season. They lost in the Super Bowl. Remember when he was down 3 offensive linemen? He
Three?
had, yes, you forget, and
I
that's
thought it was two.
no in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think it was three. I might be wrong, but I remember hearing three.
Dog, even
Now,
if you lose one.
listen, and that motivated him because he said, "I remember playing and looking like that." So he adjusted his play. The defense is that good. I'm not in his mind. I'm not going to get 300 yards. I have to play to win the game, and he played and took what was available. Travis Kelce can't be covered. They throwing screen pass to the other tight end. The reason why on that other play that I think was the first touchdown with Watson, or everybody went to Travis Kelce. They forgot and then they flipped the play because homie on the NFL Network was like, "Yo, it was like playing Madden." All they did was audible the play, and then he threw it to the other guy the same joint. I'm like, "Yo, that's crazy." People wasn't like that's what I'm saying. When people watch football, I watch football because I play Madden, so I may watch it different. Yeah, I want to be entertained. I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not a Kansas Chiefs fan. But I like Mahomes. I've been rocking with Mahomes. I've been liking Travis Kelce since Alex Smith was over there. Like, I don't just jump on bandwagons and players. I've been following Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. He doesn't complain. He goes out there and plays. He's humble. The teammates love him. He makes everybody better. He was throwing. Who was he throwing to in that AFC Championship game? Who the hell is Bell? I play Madden. I don't know who he is. The dude's like the 30th tight end playing on special come in catch a big play like without Tyreek Hill. He had no Tyreek Hill. There's no excuse about the cheat. Everybody, oh, he's nothing without Tyreek Hill. He just won an MVP and a Super Bowl without him.
So what level? Because I look again, I don't watch football. So where do the Chiefs rank?
The
And
Chiefs
deep,
been the best. Okay, I put it to you like this. The Chiefs not a good defensive team.
not even
The
top 10.
Chiefs, listen to me. The Chiefs are not a good defensive team. It's not about being a good defensive team. What they do is they're a middle of the pack defense. But if you watch the Chiefs, they needed a defensive play in the AFC Championship game. Chris Jones stepped up. You have to have moments when you can get a stop. You're not gonna stop. It's the Super Bowl. Everybody score a lot. So a lot of these Super Bowls be dudes breaking out all these trick plays you never seen before. So a lot of points get put up. But the Chiefs with that play what was it ball in the fumble? That's a defensive. Their defense created that. Your defense, you know what I'm saying? Look at the 49ers. Best defense all season. Couldn't really stop Philly because it was just a blur.
And they
But they
and they
was
lost
on
and they lost their quarterback.
But forget the quarterback situation. They had to continuously be on the field.
Right.
They were on the field for 37 minutes, like they were exhausted.
Well, so hold on a second. But so were the Eagles. They had a lot of time of possession. 36-24.
Okay, but it's different. It's a different. Y'all dudes just being. We all we do. We're not running like y'all running.
Right.
We're
Right.
exhausted, and y'all running. That's how. But whatever. We're not talking about that.
No, no,
We're
no.
talking about.
I'm going to what you're saying. That's the difference for me because San Fran's best quarterback option was down. Patrick Mahomes, you talk about the a good option. That's the best option in the league, apparently.
Yeah.
That's the guy you want with 24 minutes of playing time.
Listen to me. Take away the trophies, the MVPs and stuff. When you look at what he's doing, this dude is 26 and he's already a two-time Super Bowl champion. He's already